Howdy howdy folks, it is Diecastbuffet here again, and welcome back to NASCAR Thunder 2003. It is time for the 07 Homestead 400, and no, it's not the season finale. It's just one of those good stat-filling tracks, the Homestead Miami Speedway. So, Ricky Rudd has won back-to-back races, and 3 races thus far in 2007. He's been absolutely on fire. Ford has been on fire. They've won every race except for Texas. Ford has. The blue oval reigns supreme here in this playthrough, and I'm a Chevy guy. So you got Dale Jarrett, your points leader here. We're a $1.08 behind. Some cats like Johnny Benson and Scott Wimmer find themselves in the top 10, and this season just gets crazier and crazier. Ricky Rudd's got 29 career wins. I tell you what, the guy is still winning. Here's a little upcoming look here. So we got Homestead in this episode. The next episode we'll have some Pontiac Excitement 400. That's going to be exciting. Got the Donington night race. We have 2 races there. The Southern 500 for Labor Day. And of course you have your 400-mile night race. And then you got the second place plate race of the year, the Aaron's 499. And whenever we do 2008 on here, expect some pretty significant schedule changes. That's all I'm going to say. For the Homestead 400, we're going to run, you know what, let's run the peel-out reeling Ford. Let's go flat tracking, boys. This is going to be fun. Alrighty, folks, so we qualified 11th for today's Homestead 400. Mark Martin's on the pole. Let's go into the down track side, right here in Florida.
Welcome to the Homestead Miami Speedway for today's NASCAR Winston Cup race, the Homestead 400. Barney, with this being a fairly new racetrack, these drivers don't have the notes to look back on like they do at other racetracks. What do you think we'll see in this one?
This is a wide, flat track. The lack of banking in the turns keeps the speeds down and usually makes for a lot of green flag racing. I don't expect to see too many caution flags.
Jimmy Spencer has earned the name Mr. Excitement with his all-out aggressive driving style.
Well, every time Jimmy Spencer gets in a race car, you know he's going to drive the wheels off that thing. Sometimes it gets him into trouble, but it makes for some great racing action.
Jeff Burton comes to the track with the hopes of maintaining his top 5 points position.
Gaining on the leader is tough when you are in the top 5 in points. It takes you having a good race and the leader having a bad one in order to gain anything substantial.
Steve Park really needs a good finish in this race. He's got a long way to go on the points list.
And of course, nobody wants to be on the bottom of that points list. He'll have to work extra hard to pick up spots. Not an easy task to dig yourself out of a hole in this series.
Alrighty, folks, get your popcorn, get ready. We got 2 blue ovals on the front row. We got Labonte, Elliott, Mayfield. I tell you what, man, I'll say 2007, this season, it has not been status quo. We've seen a lot of different drivers in different places. I mean, I would say the field right now is so equal, it's ridiculous. We've seen Harvick run better, Waltrip, Benson. Got to throw Scott Wimmer. You got to throw a lot of drivers up there, man. And this is going to be fun. We're starting off from the 11th place spot. Here we go. Homestead 400. And as I mentioned, whenever we do season, season 7, I think? When we do the 2008 year. Oh, Barney got loose back there. Expect major schedule changes. That's all I'm going to say, folks. Here we go, stock car racing here at Florida. We won the Daytona 500 about a month and a half ago, maybe 2 months now in this playthrough. This track, though, oh my God, is it flat. It is New Hampshire on steroids. I'm so glad they repaved this track after 2002. I'm sorry, look, I'm an old school cat, but I tell you what, though, the 03 Homestead track is darn near flawless. The 02 track, it needed to be bulldozed. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, we already got a wreck out here. Oh, God. We already got a caution out here at Homestead. And, of course, this is back to the 2002 days where you could race back to the line. This is track position. This is all track position here, folks. Trying not to tear up the car, but Get a few spots if you can. There we go. Look at that. Oh, we're going to actually have room to get around the 19, I think. Come on, come on. Yes! Sweet. All right, let's see how this one shook out. Looks like... Oh, wow! Ashton Lewis! Holy moly! Ricky Craven! Oh, my goodness. Craven and Ashton Lewis make heavy contact in 1 and 2. Maybe the Goodyear Ford right there got some damage as well. We're not going to pit here. It's going to be lap 5 out of 26, coming to lap 6. 20 to go. And normally we would pit around lap 13, lap 14, but we might see pit stops as late as lap 15, 16 now, thanks to this yellow flag. This changes everything. So now it moves us up to the 6th place spot. We're going to see how this one plays out, folks. Winston Cup racing out here in Homestead. And I think this is an opportunity race, but it's also a stat filler race. These are the tracks that build Winston Cup resumes. To win the Winston Cup, you got to be good at the 1.5 miles. You got to be willing to stock points here. So we need to go out there and lead some laps, man. That's what we need. We need bonus points. So we'll try to go out here, lead as many laps as possible. Do what I got to do. I tell you what, Ricky Rudd is on a tear. I don't think anyone had him in their book, so to speak, to be a contention for a championship in 07. With 3 Winston Cup wins within like the first 8 races, I definitely think he has shown he has Winston Cup potential. And Rudd's never won the championship. How cool would it be if he was able to get it done this year? But it's so freaking early, you never know. Coming up to lap 8 here, we're moved up to 4th place. Trying to get around Rusty Wallace and Bobby Labonte. Oh, Jesus. Oh, I'm so sorry, Bobby. Oh, my gosh. This track is ridiculously flat. I'm so sorry, bud. And now Gordon's going to take advantage of that run. Remember when we used to run the road course here at Homestead? That was pretty fun. Maybe we'll bring that back another day. I don't know. That was pretty fun doing the road course here. Wasn't the best one, but it was pretty fun. Trying to get that run off the back end of his Monte Carlo. And, you know, let's not forget, Mark Martin's done a very swell job this season thus far. He's definitely in contention for a championship as well. And, oh my gosh, we're gonna do the same thing to Jeff Gordon there. I'm sorry, buddy. Gordon going for his 7th Winston Cup championship. And those Cup titles are built on 1.5 miles. Your 1.5 mile program has to be second to none to be able to win the Cup back in the Winston days. And dang, we did it again. Ugh, I am so sorry, buddy. I keep trying to run this track like it's like Atlanta or something, diving on the bottom lane like a Charlotte. Oh, we're gonna hit the wall there. Oh god, now Rusty Wallace has a run. Come on, there we go. A little bit of a run there, but Mark Martin's just chilling out front. I want to lead at least 1 lap so I can get some points. The car is starting to go away from us here. It's crazy to think that this track in 2003 was like very high banked, super fast, and in 2002 it was just an oversized New Hampshire. I'm so glad they rebuilt this track, to be honest with you. Like, I'm so glad they did. This track needed it, because Homestead, in my opinion, would have been bulldozed and turned into a residential area probably by 2010 if they never did. Or they would have just been flat out abandoned. Who knows? Now Gordon's on the outside. Got some donuts from our car, unfortunately. Now we gotta find a way to get around him here, though. Hard racing down the back straightaway. RPM's turning. Oh boy, here we go. Whew. He choked up a little bit, but he's gonna do the crossover now on us. Hard racing between Burton and Gordon here. Mark Martin, though, he's pulling away. This cat in the hat's pulling away. I don't want to try on the outside. Don't want to do that. Don't want to do that. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. Inside. There we go. Inside. Dang. Just trying to find a way to get up there, man. But Mark Martin's got a stout race car as its pit stops are underway here. And to tell you the truth, tires really don't even matter at this point. I mean, our tires are still pretty green. They're not too bad, but the only thing I think of is try to loosen the car up a little bit more, but I'm not pitting until Mark Martin does, I tell you that. Mark Martin's got the right fuel strategy and pit strategy probably, so One thing I do know is we're good on fuel to the end here. We're good on petrol. If we pit here, we're good. So, we don't have to worry about that. But a caution could change everything. You just never know. But the Dale Jarrett car took better tires, and now he's running down the 6 car, trying to get his lap back. So that just shows you that maybe tires do matter a little bit, but for us, they're not too bad. Martin's not going to pit here. He's going to stay out one more time. Neither will Gordon. And here comes Kurt Busch. Is that for position? No, it's not. That's fresh tires. Now, the one thing these cats are doing that they might regret is they're using up their tires early. And whenever we get our tires, their crap's going to be, the stickers and everything is going to be worn off of them. I'll let you go, Kurt Busch. You're my teammate. I'll let you go. Trying to keep, you know, a Ralph stranglehold on this track right now. I think Martin's got to pit here, guys. He's got to pit here, I think. He ain't pitting while I'm pitting. I'm gonna pit now and hope he pits next time. All right, let's see what we can do, because we can do something to the car. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drop the PSI a little bit. We're gonna loosen the car up. No damage repair. 4 tires. This is gonna be the call for the Sitco Ford Taurus here. Gotta do what we gotta do. So we pitted 1.5, possibly 2 laps later. How do you pit 1.5 laps later than someone? It's gotta be 1 or 2. Anyways, we pit 1 or 2 laps later than Kurt Busch and company, so their tires are going to be a little bit older with the final 3 laps to go, but I'm worried about the tire fall off. I don't think it's going to be that big of a deal. Either way, Martin still has to get his service, and possibly we pitted at the perfect time right before him. Either way, there's Dale Jarrett, so that battle for the win's right out there. That's probably going to be your battle for the win, so we need to get off the access road as fast as possible and hope to pray we did the right adjustment. The car is going to be a little bit faster on acceleration and a little bit easier to turn. So those things could pay dividends here at Homestead. Hopefully that contributes to a faster race car. Maybe a little bit more on throttle time to help the car rotate. I do believe the cars ahead of us are going to be for the win here. Martin is yet to pit the madman. Luckily, we didn't go a lap down, though. Thankfully, since we pitted from second. We didn't go a lap down, so we have that in our pocketbook. And it looks like we're gaining a little bit on Dale Jarrett here. Maybe he bobbled. It looks like we're gaining just a few, maybe a tenth or 2 on Jarrett. Now, Dale Jr. is going to have much fresher tires than Jarrett, and I expect him to get around us pretty easily. Martin's going to finally surrender the lead, I believe, here, though. Is he going to do it? Is he going to do it? And is he? No, he's not. Wow. So Martin plays another round of poker here. He's not willing to surrender the lead. Interesting call for the 6 crew. The 88's tires are failing, and he's kind of the championship cat right now. Everyone's trying to get points on, so this could be an opportunity to pounce. Pushing the car pretty heavily here. The wedge adjustment definitely made a huge change. But, I mean, here comes that 8 car, man. That 8 car pitted a lap later than us. There we go. Just let the car rotate. There we go. So we're gaining on the 88 car. And some cats who've been staying out finally are going to surrender the lead. They ran that car pretty much dry, but they lost so much track position staying out, guys. I mean, like, we're talking, holy moly, so much track position that they gave up to the new tires. I'm going to block Earnhardt as much as I can here and hope his tires fall off. And when I say tires fall off, I'm not literally meaning falling off the car. I'm meaning like tire wear falling off. Anyways, we're 4th place right now, and Bobby Labonte is sitting pretty for a big Winston Cup win here. It would be the first win of the year for Pontiac, the first win for Joe Gibbs Racing, and the first win for GM since Texas over a month ago. Oh boy. We're diving the corner pretty deep here. We could definitely catch the 88 car. I don't know about Labonte. I just want to get to second place at least. We need that Winston Cup points. We haven't led a lap yet today, unfortunately, but that's okay. Gotta be careful on the slide job. Careful on the slide job. The car rotates to the bottom. Kick the throttle. Use the draft. Pull the momentum. Ryan Newman in second place here. He hasn't done much this year so far. Penske really quiet thus far. It's been Robert Yates Racing and Roush doing everything. Oh, collision course. That was not good. All right, you got 5 laps to do it. Bobby Labonte, Jeff Burton, Homestead 07. Let's go. Can we run down Bobby Labonte and steal the win? Look, to be honest with you, I would love to win this race, but I would love even more to get those extra bonus points. Just to lead 1 lap. That's all I need, bud. Just 1 lap. But if I'm out front, I'm going to block him. I want to win this thing, but I mean, at this point, I'll take what I can get. Nothing's guaranteed. I mean, especially with Kenseth literally pit maneuvers on the pit strip, you know, pit road, and boxes me and Terry Labonte, and we lose a minute and 30 seconds on the racetrack. Bobby Labonte he's like a lobster that's been in the boiling pot right now. I mean, that cat is significantly fell off. I tell you what, though, we're just right there behind him. The only thing that could really save him here is if we make a mistake or a yellow. But yeah, I just think it's for Bobby Labonte, it's too little too late. We're going to go onto the inside here. Can we complete the pass? Oh, not yet, not yet. Crossover for the 18 car. Wow. Tough racing here. Throw the 8 car. Throw Jeff Gordon and even the Coors Light Dodge in the mix. Homestead 2007 is heating up. And all I'm going to say for this track, this very well could be the final Winston Cup race here in this playthrough here. That's all I'm going to say. Here we go, folks. Jeff Burton's out front. We need to lead this lap. Seal the door on the 18. There we go. Tires falling off. Will the 8 car be able to get the lead? How long would it take to get around the 18? Our car is getting slower every corner. We'll be able to lead the lap here, hopefully, and now will give us 5 bonus points. Regardless where we finish, we need to get bonus points. There we go. 5 bonus points. That's what we needed. Lap 24 out of 26. The race will be official here. Tires are wearing. That one guy that worries me, though, is that 24 car. He's in second place, and Mark Martin jumps back into the top 5 now after his, well, wild pit stop stretch. We're going to have to block Jeff Gordon significantly here to win this race. Gordon, back-to-back Winston Cup champion. He's ready to pounce at Homestead. Use every bit of this race car you got, bud. Lap 25 and 26, you can see how tight the race car is. Huge run for Jeff Gordon. Having to check that run right there. Oh no, we got loose on the outside. No, no, no. Contact made down the back straightaway. Gordon versus Burton. Here comes Martin now. Our tires are shot. Jeff Gordon, here comes our teammate. We can't hit him. We can't hit him. He's our teammate. Gordon with the lead now. Martin goes around. Contact. The 40 car. Sterling Marlin gets super loose. Gonna make one final dive. Come on, come on. Slide job, slide job, slide job. Come on. No, Martin, no. Dang it. Martin steals the lead here at Homestead. Tires are worn. One more final corner. Could this be the final pass for Homestead here on the Winston Cup circuits? Who knows if they're coming back next year? Oh, no, no, no. Dang it, we're not going to win the race, but I sure as heck want second place. We're not going to be able to get it. We'll get third. It's okay. Martin wins at Homestead. Dang. I can't believe his strategy actually worked there. I mean, he pitted lap 18 out of a 26-lap race, came back and barely stole the win. I tell you what, though, for a flat track, that produced some very exciting racing there, I gotta say. So for Burton, we started 11th, we finished 3rd, we gained, so we led that bonus point. I'm telling you, man, because what that does, That eliminates Jeff Gordon's bonus point. That eliminates Bobby Labonte's bonus point. And that eliminates half of Mark Martin's bonus points. So Mark Martin has 185. Well, guess what? We have 170. So we didn't lose that much points. Definitely a good run for the 99 crew. Johnson rebounds nicely. Sterling Martin got loose late in the going. Still a good run. Dale Jarrett. I think everyone's going to be excited about this. 134 points for Jarrett. If you compare it to Gordon, Burton, and Mark Martin, we're all going to gain about 30 points on Jarrett's. Further down the list, the struggles for Tony Stewart continue. 13th is not bad, but for a Winston Cup championship it is. Ricky Rudd, who's won the last 2 Winston Cup races, he was due for a mulligan. 103 points for him. We'll gain a very nice 60-point margin on him. And let's see, anything else down here at the bottom of the barrel. And unfortunately for Robbie Gordon, only 9 laps in today's Homestead race. I don't know if this track is coming back on the circuit for next year. There could be some rumors that Dover could be returning, or even Kansas. So you'll have to stay tuned for season... What is it, season 7? I mean, good God, how many seasons have we done on this freaking game, guys? Anyways, folks, thank you all so much for watching the video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Hope to see y'all in the next episode. Upload these every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday, 30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on Diecastbuffet. Of course, hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of my new episodes of Thunder 03. I plan on doing just about every season until like 2014, 2015, maybe 2013, when Burton actually stopped racing. We're in 2007, so we got a lot of racing left here to do on this playthrough. This is the first gameplay playthrough on Diecastbuffet. It started in the winter/fall of 2018, and here it is back already, 2 years later, and we're still kicking it, boys. Thank y'all so much for watching. I appreciate all y'all so much. Y'all are helping me live my dream, guys. I love it. Diecastbuffet. Stay humble. Signing off.